Tyler Bass about ready to get us going.
And off we go from M&T Bank Stadium.
And we will not see a run back on the opening kickoff. This will be a touchback. Here comes the Ravens on offense, and the man in charge from Louisville, the former MVP, Lamar Jackson.
And he remains the league's premier rushing threat and one of the biggest playmakers among quarterbacks. His goal each and every season, continue to expand his game as a passer and become well-rounded. All those highlight reel plays you see, they come off the fact that he can run it, throw it, and scares defenses every time he takes a snap.
Following the incomplete pass, here they go again, 2nd and 10 from the 25.
On the run, this is J.K. Dobbins.
And he'll be upended at the 28-yard line. Just a 3-yard gain there. Pretty good little 2-play sequence there. You force the incompletion, then a very short pickup.
Yeah, now maybe bring in an extra defensive back or two because you want to try and defend on 3rd down. They like to play those nickel or sub packages, don't they?
Looking for Aguilar. It's intercepted. Tre'Davious White with a pick. And they are going to set up shop at the 32-yard line. That's kind of a double whammy. I mean, the interception on the opening drive, that's one thing. But to give him this field position, that's another.
Absolutely perfect start for this defense. They take the ball away on the opening possession. They know that their offense will get the ball to start the second half. They line them up in field goal position. And to me, they got a chance for a touchdown right here out of the gate.
2nd down, they go again with Henry.
And he'll get about 3 as he's brought down to the 28. They had great starting position to begin the drive, and now they look up at a 3rd and 5. Sliding out of the pocket.
And that's going to be incomplete. But man, his first throw, that nearly went the other way. Instead, it's 4th down. The kick by Bass is good.
And the Bills will take a 3-0 lead.
So the interception set him up with terrific field position, but 3 points, the end result.
Yeah, we can make this one pretty simple, partner. You always want to end drives with points, but that's one that you're going to look back on and probably say, we should have done better there.
And Hill will opt for the touchback.
Baltimore set to take over here for their 2nd possession of the game.
Their 2nd drive here, the ballgame, Charles. Remember last time they threw the interception, but the defense held up. It bent a little but didn't break, only giving up the 3 points.
Yeah, obviously they left some points on the table there their last time out, but boy, they have to thank their defense for holding the opposition just 3 after they threw the pick. Their turn now. Back out on the field, put together a good drive, and get some points of their own.
On 2nd down, here's a keeper by the QB.
Jackson hit, and he lost the football.
Oh, and one of the linemen on the other side has got it.
Much like a running back going through the line, quarterbacks have to be aware of protecting the football as well. He left it exposed that time, wound up having it knocked free, but fortunately, had an alert teammate who was able to get it.
The good news, they kept the ball. Bad news, it's 3rd and long.
From the gun, it's Jackson.
Oh, and his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted.
Teron Johnson able to pick it, and he brings it back to right around the 26-yard line.
And partner, I think this is where long-term starters in the NFL separate themselves from the rest of the pack because there's still 3 full quarters left in this one. More than enough time to move past a pair of early mistakes and find a way to lead your team to a win. Mental resiliency, a characteristic every NFL team's looking for in their quarterback.
On the counter, it's Henry. Fighting him off. And he'll be out of bounds as he gets this down to about the 21 or 22. Gets a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up 2nd down.
For that kind of run on 1st down, that's a winning type of a run. That just sets things up for them moving forward as they begin the drive.
Henry again on 2nd down.
Still fighting. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Buffalo touchdown.
22 yards for Derrick Henry. And the Bills are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. And that CD, one heck of a run. He just refused to go down.
And that's where determination comes in, because he had at least a couple of guys had really good shots at him, but he just said, I don't think so. Speed, power, elusiveness, all on display right there. Look like you, partner, back in your salad days in Evansville.
So an early 10-0 lead for him now as they kick it away. Hill going to sit on this one, and it'll come out to the 25. Lamar Jackson and the Raven offense heading out. And he's been loose with the football early. Interceptions on the first couple of drives. As they start again here, we'll see if he can do better. 1st and 10. Now Jackson taps this forward jet sweep. And he'll be upended at the 28-yard line. Just a 3-yard gain there.
That's a nice job there defensively, being able to diagnose that little touch pass. They saw it coming, converged on it before he could get much out of it.
On 2nd down, a run with Dobbins.
And he's going to be hemmed in and brought down right at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play, and it's going to bring up a 3rd down.
So 7 yards from the 1st down here as they come up to the line of scrimmage.
On 3rd down, Jackson.
He's got his target. That's complete. And he will have a Ravens 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10.
Throw caught by Flowers.
Call it a gain of 6 on the play, and it's 2nd down.
Zero hesitation that time. That was get ball, throw ball.
Yeah, turn into a smoke route. If you see the coverage off the receiver, doesn't matter whether you call it a run or not. Just take the ball, get it out to him.
Shedding the tackle. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield at the 49-yard line.
7 yards there and a 1st down.
And the Baltimore 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Off the play fake to Dobbins. Here's Jackson.
And this is going to be hauled in by the tight end Andrews.
And he's going to be out of bounds here all the way down inside the 10.
It's a big play there for Baltimore.
43 yards.
They'll try to pound it in with Hill. And he will maneuver his way down to about the 7. It's a gain of a yard, and it'll take us to the end of the 1st quarter.
2nd quarter now from Baltimore. It's the Ravens in possession as they come up now 2nd and goal.
They'll send the big tight end in motion right.
Play action. It's Jackson.
Nowhere to go here. He lost the football.
Second time in this game, Charles, the ball has squirted out from his hands. Luckily, his teammate was there to pounce on it.
You're right. Got the lucky bounce, able to retain possession. You know, we often talk about the combine and why do we measure quarterbacks' hands. Is that real?
Under pressure, and they got to him again.
And Oliver, he's the one to get him this time, and back-to-back sacks brings up 4th down. So Jackson will head to the Ravens sideline, and on comes Justin Tucker for the field goal try. On the right hash, it's a 40.
Oh, they get to the football. It's blocked.
Partner, I think they saw something there. I mean, they came from the right side deliberately, and you know there's always a designated guy who goes and blocks it, but it's the rest of his teammates that get him free.
And here come the Bills.
This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out, looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways, because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other. Well, this is an awfully tough route to defend in man coverage, because he lines up on the right and then runs a crossing route back to the other side of the field. So as a defender, you're not only trailing him the whole way, you're also looking out for your own guys to make sure you don't get yourself picked off, and then you can't catch up in time to prevent the completion.
In on the stop, the former Georgia Bulldog, Roquan Smith. 2 minutes gone by, 2nd quarter.
2nd down, they go again with Henry.
And pass the 35. He'll be dropped a yard or two shy of the 30.
47 yards rushing for him now on just 6 carries to this point.
A solid run by Derrick Henry, and here's another 1st and 10. And all the way home for a Bills touchdown. Derrick Henry with his 2nd touchdown here in this first half.
And the Bills take the blocked field goal and convert it into 6 points. Extra point by Bass, up and good.
And that makes our score 17-0.
After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away. Hill going to think better of bringing this one out, and the drive will start at the 25.
And now here come the Ravens.
And we don't want to call this desperation time, especially in the 2nd quarter, but you're
You
down.
don't want to.
I know, but let me finish.
Okay, my bad.
You're down 3 scores already. You've done nothing.
Jackson hit, and he lost the football. So it goes as a fumble, but the key thing, not a fumble lost.
Yeah, that stat's big, isn't it? I mean, I remember watching teams play. The ball might be on the ground a number of times during the game, but the other team doesn't get it. That's a huge difference in the ball game. And in this case, they were able to retain possession.
They try to throw on 2nd down, but this one is incomplete.
Really good coverage all over the field, and took away his intended read and almost dared him to try for his guy out of the backfield. No surprise on that one. It doesn't connect.
Bateman's got it on the crossing route here.
It'll be a pickup of 14, but they're still a little bit short as it brings up 4th.
Out now is the punter, Jordan Stout. Back deep, Naheem Hines.
Gets around him. A terrific return. 30 yards all in all. And the Bills will take over the football with a 1st and 10.
At their own 43-yard line.
The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. On 1st down, Allen. He's got it complete to Stephon Diggs. And he's able to get this one down to the 40-yard line. That's a good way to start the drive. 17 yards and a 1st down.
And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action.
Here's Allen on 1st and 10. He'll find Diggs once more on the completion. And they're able to get this one past the 30 down to the 25. This duo locked in, 14 yards there and a 1st down. Okay, so now the question, how did he get that wide open?
Well, we both know that he shouldn't, because from the time they handed out scouting reports before this game, he was circled, starred, everything. Find him, cover him. But sometimes you can scheme a guy open. You put the receivers in a bunch. Maybe you move some motion. Maybe you put him on the...
And he is into the end zone for a Buffalo touchdown. Josh Allen, 25 yards.
And the Bills are able to add on to their first half lead. Here's Bass now for the extra point.
And the lead is now 24. Scoring summary, 3-play drive. And it was Josh Allen using his legs to polish things off.
After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away. And Hill will opt for the touchback. Baltimore about ready to go on offense. Charles, we'll see what they can do here. Not a ton of time left, but enough certainly to get points out of this drive, and they need them right now because they're trailing.
Yeah, and this is exactly why you practice a 2-minute drill all through camp and at least one practice each week before a game. A minute left, more than enough time to string a few completions together, reach the end zone, and then make that walk back to the locker room just a little more animated.
They'll operate from the 32-yard line here, 2nd and 3. Here's Jackson to throw. And his throw here is incomplete.
As a corner, you have to be able to run with guys step for step downfield in man coverage and make up ground quickly in zone. You have to put yourself in position to make plays, just like that one we saw there.
Jackson looking to throw on third. That is caught. And he will have a Ravens first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
16 yards.
Throwing now, Jackson on first down. He's got his man. It's Andrews. Now the Ravens going to use one of their timeouts as the clock stops here with 46 seconds remaining in the first half.
Baltimore first down. First and 10 at the 35-yard line.
And Jackson throwing once more. Looking middle, and it's incomplete.
Well, he certainly thought he had a window to push that ball downfield, but as soon as he released the throw, the corner was there to slam that window shut.
Now Jackson. This throw taken in by Isaiah Likely. And he's going to have the first down as they move into field goal range here at the 25-yard line. The Ravens going to use the second of their timeouts. So that means they're down to one remaining here as we head toward halftime. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another first and 10. Now it's Jackson. Oh, he dropped it. And that's pretty indicative of the way this one's gone.
This team is not going to make it easy for you. They're a physical group, and we just saw it there on that play. He came in, made the contact, just as he's trying to haul it in.
To throw again is Jackson. This one caught by his tight end, Andrews. Now they got to get to the line quickly.
It's a gain of 6.
Jackson now. And he overshot him there. It's out of bounds, incomplete.
And based on my math, they've only converted one time thus far in this game, so you can see the frustration starting to come out a little bit. Third downs, they've been a problem for them all game. They've got to start becoming solutions.
Tucker's kick is good, and they get a little bit closer here as the lead's down to 3 touchdowns. So this time the protection holds up for him just fine, and he's able to bang it through.
I think their special teams coach got the point across. He gave him a pretty good earful after the block earlier, and this time there's no penetration, so they're able to pick up 3.
And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25.
The Bills take over first and 10. At their own
He'll take the knee, and the final couple seconds will tick by in this first half. So we reach halftime and what's been a fair... And just like that, on we head to half number 2. And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin, getting set for quarter number 3 here. Bills with the lead, and they'll get the football first as the second half is underway. Nyheim Hines now out of his end zone. Escapes the defender. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback. Out come the Bills now as they'll go on offense first here in this third quarter. Allen and the Bills now with a first and 10 at their own 19-yard line. He'll start with a give to Henry. And he'll power his way forward for about 4 yards there on the first down carry. And the offense moving quickly to the line.
It's now second and 6 at the 23-yard line.
Henry again on second down. No, a nifty juke there.
Not much fun for a guy trying to tackle him.
And he's going to have a Bills first down as he'll take this up to about the 33-yard line. He had a really solid first half running the football and picking up where he left off here in the third quarter.
How about the yardage he's piling up right now? This feels like a full game, not just this series that we're watching right now. I know people are screaming, where are the adjustments from halftime on the defensive side of the ball? Sometimes they're just not there. Sometimes you just have to find a way to tackle someone.
Now Allen throwing on second down. And that'll fall incomplete. He was hit just as he let that go. And now it's third down. Now right where this set of downs started, they need a full 10 here to pick up the first down and move the chains. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. And that'll bring up fourth down on a big sack with a loss of 5. Here's Sam Martin now as he's on a punt for the first time this afternoon.
This is taken at the 15.
54 yards on the punt, 12 on the return.
And the Ravens, they'll take over. Now we take a glance at the offense as they work their way back out for their first possession of the second half.
Short pass tip, but caught anyway.
And he's going to lose yards. They take him down at the 26. He was unable to shake free there, and they'll cover him for a loss of a yard. A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11. Throwing is Jackson.
Pass on the crossing route is complete. This is Andrews.
And they work this well upfield across the 45. 22 yards there, a first down.
Well, we talk all the time about playing situational football, and right now I think the scoreboard is dictating what they need to do. Where they are in this game, they've got to push the ball downfield, take their shots, try and get big chunks of yardage in a short amount of time. That was a nice play there.
No gain on the play there, second down.
No gain on the play. Brings up 2nd and 10 at their 49-yard line.
Now it's Jackson.
That's caught. It's Flowers.
And he's got a first down as the tackle made at the Bills' 37. A really nice pickup of 14 yards, and it moves the sticks. Still in search of their first touchdown of the game, but they're on the move. 1st and 10.
Jackson's throw into the hands of Andrews.
So the completion gets him just a yard, and it'll be 2nd down.
As a defense, you're more balanced when you're in zone coverage because you're able to keep your eyes on the quarterback and see the play develop in front of you. They're able to keep the quick pass in front of them and stop it right at the line of scrimmage.
And he'll be close to a first down as the tackle made at the Bills' 28. Calling an 8-yard gain, much better shape now on 3rd and just a yard.
So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the first down. They'll try to run for it with Dobbins.
And he will not only not get the yard he needed, he goes the wrong direction. A 3-yard loss. 4th down now. So Jackson will head to the Ravens sideline, and on comes Justin Tucker for the field goal try. And remember, he had one blocked earlier. Tucker's kick is good, and the deficit drops now from 21 down to 18. So a good kick that time, and that might help to get the negative thoughts out of the mind from that earlier block.
Especially since this was not a chippy, so he had to get that one out kind of low. But his line does a nice job of protecting, and he's able to convert for 3.
Out of the end zone, here comes Hines. And a nice job there on special teams to limit him to inside the 15 as he's dropped at the 14.
Back onto the field now comes the Bills offense. And now you've got the clock winding down here in the 3rd quarter. Your 3 scores to the good. What's your approach on this drive?
Too early to fully commit to playing the clock game. Yet at the same time, you're also not going pell-mell like you would in 2-minute offense. This is what NFL offenses call 4-minute football. Take the clock out of the game a little bit, wind it down, but at the same time, keep advancing the ball down the field.
Pass interference. Defense.
So pass interference, the call is so tough as a defender, I'd imagine, to time that up perfectly.
It certainly is difficult to get it exactly right because sometimes you're looking at getting there fractions of seconds too early. That one looked a little more obvious. Always a tough penalty to officiate. Just ask the basketball refs when they have to officiate block and charge.
From the 28, it's 2nd and 5.
Back now in Baltimore. It's the Bills with a lead and the football here to begin the 4th quarter.
Now 2nd and 5.
Again, it's Henry. And he works free. Ooh, a juke. And they're able to get this one across the 35.
109 yards rushing for him now, as he has been tremendous all day long. At carries like that, that's how they're going to continue to salt this thing away here, Charles, in the fourth quarter.
Yeah, how about that? A new set of downs. Clock continues to move. No better way to close out a game than to tap those mastodons you have up front and say, guys, keep pounding them. Let's keep the ball, keep their offense on the sidelines, and let's close this one out.
Allen's throw going to be taken in by Knox.
And he's going to be taken down with the first down at the Ravens' 32-yard line. A good pickup there, a 22. So in Raven territory now. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 32-yard line.
And they're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Just no cutback lane to be found whatsoever. 2nd and 10. He's having a big game running the football, but that one will hurt the yards per carry a little bit.
Yeah, but the average he's got so far, that's the type of average he wants to take with him to contract negotiations, doesn't he?
Now Allen off the bootleg. Buying time to his left. And he's got this down almost to the 20 before he's dropped.
It's a gain of 10. And the Bills' first down.
And this play still live. He faked the spike, going to throw it. But it's not going to work. He'll go down. They got him. Credit that sack to Travis Jones.
Well, you don't usually get a sack from a nose tackle spot, but we got one there.
No, we don't, and a lot of the times in passing situations, they end up off the field anyway. So how happy was he to work his way back to the quarterback and put him on the ground? He's going to have to put a nickname after something like that, some Big Jelly or something like that.
So the completion good for 6 yards. 3rd and 7 now. Inside handoff, Henry.
And he'll only get this to the 17, well shy of what he needed. Just a gain of 2 there, and it's going to bring up a 4th down.
A gain of 2 yards on the play. Brings up 4th down.
They'll run. It's Henry. And able to get him down, but he does reach the 5. It's 1st and goal after they rip off a solid chunk of yardage in the ground game on a risky 4th down call. Down under 2 minutes to go in this football game. So it's Bills football here as we get you reset. They've got it 1st and goal in a game that appears to have already been decided. They'll try and run for it with Henry. And he'll get in. Touchdown, Buffalo. Derrick Henry. A 5-yard touchdown run as his guys have opened up a very comfortable lead.
Extra point by Bass, up and good.
And they open the lead up now to 25.
Ravens 6. Tyler Bass to kick off for Buffalo.
After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away. He'll going to sit on this one, and it'll come out to the 25. The Ravens ready to take over. Well, we said it at halftime that they would need a nearly perfect second half to erase that deficit that they were facing, CD. But unfortunately, the second half has pretty much been a carbon copy of the first.
Yeah, that early lead was almost insurmountable the way their opponent was playing. And partner, they do have some good news, though. This one is getting close to being over, and they can try and hit the reset button starting tomorrow.
A good pickup there, 21 yards. A big hitter to start the drive has him up near midfield here for 1st and 10. Jackson.
And that one off the mark behind him, incomplete.
And that's another play that's painted the picture of this game overall. It's been a blowout. It's been continually fueled by big turnovers and stops for one side and an inability to advance the ball from the other.
2nd and 10. Here's Jackson again. They set up the screen to Hill. Now the Ravens going to use one of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. Again, Jackson.
He'll get this to Flowers, left side. And he will have a Ravens first down by about a yard. It's a gain of 5 on 3rd and 4.
Going old reliable there to the slot on 3rd down.
And the slot position has become the bane of just about every defense's existence, because how do you cover? Do you go with a bigger guy to try and use size? You can't try and go with a quicker guy, and sometimes you even get out quick there. Very difficult to match up with that slot receiver. That's why they keep going back to him.
And he's had the hot hand. Again on 2nd and 10, it's Jackson.
And this is into the hands of Andrews downfield.
And he's got a first down as a tackle made at the Bills' 19. The Ravens going to use the second of their timeouts as the clock stops here with 46 seconds left to play.
Oh, for the 3rd time, Jackson going to be intercepted.
Rasul Douglas picks it.
And the Bills are going to take over once again, and they'll have it at their own 8-yard line.
For this defense, CD, that's kind of the icing on the cake here as we get to the end of this one.
And didn't you feel that they weren't just going into total prevent there? You know, they had the lead, and sometimes you fall back and you lose your aggressiveness. Not in this case. They were still making a play on the football, and look how that one turned out. They may have salted this one away.
No gain there as he kept it himself at 2nd down.
Well, for that being an option play, there really weren't too many options available for him, were there?
No, there weren't, and at least he was able to get back to the line of scrimmage, so he didn't lose anything, but you're exactly right. Nowhere to go.
And able to get it across the 20 before they get to him. It's a gain of 13 and a Buffalo first down. So it's a victory here for the Buffalo Bills. And we talk so much about the turnover battle, determining who wins, who loses. This game, no exception. Air-free football, no turnovers at all, and they win it.
So this is one.